it's a native saying used in gatherings and ceremonies, and it means to all my relations. So I'm acknowledging the people who've come before me and the people who are with me now, and that's what that representation means. The object I brought tonight has to do with this because this object is something that we use, or the people that I do spiritual practices with, we use during sweat lodges, and it's a fan. The value of the idea behind this fan is that it's used to, hold on, let me backtrack for a second, sorry. It's more of a sentimental value and less of like the actual purpose behind it on what this means to me. There's a little bit of backstory. About a year ago, I started doing sweat lodges, and my mentor who brought me in to do these was the first time I ever went in sweat. He had showed me, he gave me this feather and this leather and this bone and whatnot, and he told me to make a fan out of it, and I did. I didn't really know the purpose of it. I didn't really realize what it was, going to be used for or anything. I didn't really ask. I just kind of went into the ceremony and did the process. And what I found out is that we use this to cleanse ourselves before we go into these sweat lodges. And a sweat lodge is also called an anipi, which means womb. And it's a very sacred place. And so before going in, we like to release all the negative energies and the things that are within us that kind of we bring places and carry with us. Things such as like fears and harms and just negative ideas and whatnot. You can use the actual fan. The use of it is through, you have burning coals and you'll have sage on it, and you'll offer the smoke to your body in different directions. The natives will worship 7 different directions, starting with the east, which is where sun up is, and they will offer the smoke to all those directions and go through the south, west, north, and so forth. What this fan means to me is that this fan means more to me of a representation of a place where I had kind of growth. Like it taught me how to grow, and brought me to a place of understanding of life and life sufferings. I didn't come up in this world kind of easy. I had a lot of suffering, and like anyone else does, I didn't understand it. And to be able to have a understanding of some sort of higher power or belief or idea led me to where I am today. And I strongly believe that sitting in this room tonight, I probably wouldn't be here without a spiritual understanding of life. And that's because, I've been able to see where suffering is in all of us, and it's a part of us, to bring out a new life, like perspectives. And going into these sweat lodges, you sweat and you suffer,